Folks, welcome back to another edition of Cape Ann Today. Heather and I are joined by Ruth Pino and Lauren Georgitis of the Cape Ann Community Foundation. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Glad to be here.
Okay, so Ruth, right off the bat, can you just explain what the Cape Ann Community Foundation is and how it all came about?
The Chamber of Commerce had been looking into having a Cape Ann license plate for many, 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 many years. And then when it finally got to the place where everyone wanted to do it, everyone was in the same team to make it happen. But the state and the Division of Motor Vehicles, they want the money that comes from the license plates to go into a 501c3 foundation and given back to the community. This is called a specialty plate, not a vanity plate. And the first one was the Cape Cod one. And Cape Cod has been very successful with its license plate and is a model. And we used a lot of their bylaws and things like that and had lots of conversations with them in our beginning part of our establishing the foundation. The foundation was created because that's what's required. And there's a fiduciary responsibility that the foundation has to take the money we get from the state from the sale of the license plates. We had established a method where we would give it, how we would give it away, and to what type of organizations. The license plate itself, the way I like to look at it, has two meanings. One is it gives you a sense of pride that you are either from Cape Ann or you live on Cape Ann, or it's a Massachusetts license plate. You don't have to live on Cape Ann to have it. And it shows your pride in your community. My sister, who lives in another part of Massachusetts, she has one because she misses Gloucester and she's from Gloucester and she wants to be here. The foundation was created to divvy up the money, so to speak. So when you get a Cape Ann license plate, it's $40 extra every 2 years. The first year we get $27 of that because the other part of that $40 is used to pay for the actual creation of the plate. After that, every time you renew, the extra $40 comes back into our bank account. Every year we have a application form that local nonprofits use to apply for funds. And then we meet and go over those applications to decide who best deserves the money. Last year, we had 23 applications, as I remember, which was a record. Other years, we've had slightly less than that. And we've given away almost $50,000 over the last 4 years. And we're really proud of what we've done. Last year, our decisions were made on how each of the organizations dealt with pandemic. A lot of it was food oriented or just getting something a little bit different, that people were so creative in how they functioned as a nonprofit during a pandemic. We can't do any of this work without people getting a Cape Ann license plate or renewing it every 2 years.
Or making a donation.
Or making a donation. And that's what Lauren has helped us with this year. We have a donate button on our page now. You know, we started off marketing the plates because of the plates, but we're trying to get more into people understanding how the foundation works and what the foundation does. The Red Sox plate is a 501c3 that goes to the Jimmy Fund. So if you don't want to give up that plate, you can donate to our foundation because we give away to local nonprofits who serve the Cape Ann community.
Now coming up next week, we have the low number license plate auction, an online auction.
This has been for a long time the way that we raise a bulk of our funds that we are able to distribute to the winning recipients each year. And we still have quite a few numbers left that are really good, including number 2, I think, right, Ruth?
Yes.
Number 2, we have a bunch of other numbers available. It's all live right now. You can find a link to our auction website to preview which numbers are available on our website. And we've also been working hard to be more active on our social channels as well. So if you follow along on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube or our Instagram accounts, you can stay up to date with that information as well. And even if you don't plan to bid in our auction, just sharing that the auction is going on can be extremely helpful to us. Also, let people know that if you already have a plate as well, we are accepting donations, and we have right now these brand new Cape Ann license plate koozies that say "I love Cape Ann" on them. So you get a little something back when you give just a little, because our organizations that we give to can do so much with the money that we give them. Like just the 20, even if it's $20, $25, $30, they can stretch that and help more than just one person with the services that they provide. We're also going to be doing a Facebook Live at 5 p.m. on the day that our auction opens on March 22nd. And it's good, even if you're not going to do the auction, because we're going to be hearing from quite a few of our past grant recipients. And it's a great way to really sort of understand what our organization has done for those grant recipients and maybe give a little more insight on what our mission is.
And to clarify too, this March 22nd to 29th is the low number license plate auction, but you can get a Cape Ann license plate any time of the year.
Yep, exactly. We have information on our website that makes it really easy. I know that with the pandemic, it's been a little harder because people used to just be able to order their plate online. Now you can find information how to order it on our website, but you do have to call the registry. But so we're hoping that that will end soon and it will be easy again, but it's still possible. And we appreciate
Also, if you call your insurance provider, if you have, especially if it's a local insurance agent, they'll help you get one.
Could you guys just lay out the details of the auction? So it's March 22nd through the 29th, is that right?
Yep. So we're going to launch our auction on March 22nd. The link that we have available now will go live and people will be able to start placing their bids. At 5 o'clock, we're going to have our kickoff event on Facebook Live, interviewing a couple of our previous grant recipients and just kind of get the excitement going. And then from then on, between the 22nd to the 29th, people will be making bids on the low number license plates. And on the 29th, we'll cut it off and we'll see who gets to walk away with the number they want. And in years past, we've raised almost $20,000, if not more, on previous years. And so this is really our big event that helps us fund the grants for the year coming. And we are going to be opening our applications, I think, on April 1st this year. So it's basically a quick turnaround. Once we raise the funds, then we start to distribute them. We don't sit on that. We want it to get back into our community to really make a difference because together we can do more.
Yes, and it'll be at Art Haven, and they've been a recipient of a grant from us a few times. Art Haven gives scholarships to kids to come in and just what they're doing at Art Haven is pretty amazing with local kids. It'll be an opportunity to see the layout of their space.
Great stuff, ladies. All right, we want to thank Ruth Pino and Lauren Georgitis of the Cape Ann Community Foundation for sharing that with us. Folks, you can check out that live broadcast Monday, March 22nd, 5 p.m. on Facebook, and then the low number auction runs right through March 29th.
Just go to lovecapeann.com. You can find all our information there, social channels, the link to the auction, and our donation button. So just remember, it's lovecapeann.com.